Hi everybody, Wendy Murdoch here. I've just been at Feather Hill Farm in New Columbia, Pennsylvania, doing a clinic, both riding and surefoot. And I had two really great horses that I worked with today. One of them, his name is Crew. He's a horse that had been on the track and he had been used as a pony horse. And this guy immediately got the comfort from the pads, and he was so cute. He would start targeting to the pads wherever they were, and he'd stand there and he'd lick and chew, and he just was so relaxed. But the really interesting thing about this horse is that when we put him in the stress situation, which for him is being mounted, it was totally different. So we'd seen a horse that was targeting pads, going over and just standing by them, licking and chewing, and suddenly, when the mounting block was there, he didn't lick and chew for 15 minutes. And what that told me was this horse was super stressed. He's the kind of horse that internalizes that stress and you didn't notice it. But the great part is that the owner recognized this, and she was so willing to work with him so that she could get him past this. So he didn't have to deal with the problems of mounting and his stress and his anxiety. Not that he did anything bad, but she knew he wasn't relaxed. So we targeted him to the surefoot pads and then brought the mounting box nearby. And each time he licked and chewed, we took him off and then brought him back, and then just gradually built bit by bit how to get him on the pads and then comfortably with the mounting block next to him. So I'm really looking forward to hearing about a report from Crew's owner, because we started that process today and she's going to continue that at home. The other really interesting horse that we had was a little Pinto Pasifino, and she's owned by a lovely little girl, and the horse can get really nervous and anxious. And so I started with the pads with her, and I started with my half physio pad because it's thinner and it doesn't have so much give. I don't want to frighten the horses at first if I'm not sure how they're going to react. And then I moved on to the firm pads, but I could not pick up that left front foot. I could put a pad under the right front. She was still hollering and looking for her friends, but I literally couldn't pick up the left front. And I know this is a horse that has, had her feet picked out, so I knew that wasn't the problem. But it was that she would throw her chest so far over to the left, I couldn't pick up the foot. So that was a really interesting case, and we spent quite a little while, and again, horse licked and chewed, and in the end, I could pick up both front feet and place them on pads. But I really had to wait for her to figure out how to give me that left front. So I just had a great day working with Surefoot. I hope you enjoy hearing the stories. And I do want to say that we're doing that giveaway, and the thing that's important is two things. You need to just make a comment that you like or liked, if you've already liked Murdoch Method, and be sure to go over to Murdoch Method and like the page, because I'm going to be looking to make sure that whoever wins the prize has done those two things. So you got to do both. And I've just been amazed at the response and the comments everybody's made. It's so heartwarming to see that sometimes it's really nice to have that feedback, because it's so often that I leave and don't see the positive results. So I really appreciate the feedback, and thanks so much. And, looking forward to awarding that prize and giving it out to the winner. So I'm gonna have to do a very objective way to do it, like count a number and have somebody else draw it. But it's just been great fun reading all your comments. So keep it coming, and thanks so much. And always be sure to enjoy the ride.